Hey homies, we are back with another reaction video. So some time ago we done a reaction video to a TikToker who faked Tourette's for clout and for money basically. And we reacted to that. So we're gonna be doing something similar today without the analog horror. So today it's in relation to a rapper who faked cancer, same kind of thing. We're going to have a look into it and see what the whole point of it was and things like that. Now, cancer is quite a big thing to me. I've not had any family members personally that have gone through it, touch wood. But there are people in my life that have gone through it. So it's quite a big thing to me. So this is going to be something that, like, will come from the heart, I guess. So without any further ado, let's go and see the asshole rapper. This rapper is called TRUNKS. Kid Trunks, whatever you want to call it. And he was part of a rap band, or group, if you want to call it that, called Members Only. Now, I wish I had members on this. Let's get to 1,000 subs. Let's plug it in. If you enjoy this content, consider subscribing. And the rapper's name, to me, is a bit sus anyway. The guy like kids in trunks. Hashtag Predator. Anyway. Let's get into it.
Have y'all been in the hospital for...
All right, let's get into it.
Have y'all been in the hospital for 5 weeks and then almost died and then came back to life? I was watching Juice's documentary. I seen him snort the perk and then I was like, let me try it. I did that. I overdosed. The studio called the ambulance. They found out I had COVID. And then they found out I had pneumonia. And then they found out I had the C word.
Right, so just... I mean, his appearance is what it is. Like, I don't judge people on what they look like. So I'm not gonna take that out of him. What I will say about this motherfucker though, right, is you can just straight up from how he says C word and he doesn't say cancer. Like, why wouldn't you just say cancer? Like, why the fuck are you gonna turn around and be like C word? Like, who the hell says that? Like, no, I've never known anyone to say, like, ever, considering if they're celebrity or not. So I just find this really weird. It just seems sus just on that part. And then he's like saying he's like had like 3 illnesses or something within like this time frame. So COVID, convenient, because obviously we're looking at that was kind of when this is kind of around the time it was when COVID was obviously a lot worse than it is now. So yeah, I don't know, just a bit fucked up, man.
I told y'all the story. Let me get 100K likes, please. Can I get 100K likes? I told y'all the story. Can I get 100K likes?
I mean, he's begging for likes as well and follows and shit like that. Like, oh my god, you know, like I had the C word fake, but can you give me loads of follows and loads of love? Like, the thing is, if it was legit, I can kind of understand. But where he's like literally putting it out there, like begging for likes, it's like, nah. I mean, then I'm not being funny, right? But like, if it was me and I did have cancer, I don't think, or even if it was after it, I don't think I'd be begging for likes, saying, "Oh, please feel sorry for me because I had cancer." Like, the way I'd see it is, I'd be putting out there saying, like, you know what, I've beaten cancer, and now I want to give out the love to other people and not want love for myself. You know, like that's just what you do as a, I guess, as creator or whatever. You know, just. What the fuck?
Please.
Kid Trunks is mostly known in the rap world as an original member to the late XXXTentacion's rap group Members Only. Sadly, when X passed away in the summer of 2018, the group had a tough time maintaining their relevance, and the members' solo careers weren't thriving. In the beginning of 2022, Kid Trunks posted a suspicious picture insinuating that he may have passed away, with the caption LLT and LLJ. which would stand for Long Live Trunks and Long Live Ja. Apparently,
What?
his account was hacked, and the hackers posted this suspicious photo. Shortly after the photo was deleted, he announced to his 500,000 followers via an Instagram story that he, quote, caught COVID-19, and while in the process of checking my body out, they found I had pneumonia cancer, aka chest cancer. Then
Right, okay, so just to clarify that on that point then, like, it's just weird, like, it's happened, like, obviously someone's hacked him. Whether this is real or not, I don't know about the whole hacking thing. I've not seen that, of this. Obviously, I've not watched this yet. But, I mean, the other thing that I feel a bit sus for this, right, is he says, like, he's got pneumonia cancer, aka chest cancer. But then, when you have chest cancer, like, I'm sure it would be different parts. So, you could have, like, lung cancer, for example. And he's not put it out specifically what it is. All he said is chest cancer, but I'm sure there is. I'm not that I'm medically qualified to say this, but I'm sure there would be something under maybe lung cancer or something else. Yeah.
Then there was a GoFundMe donation page that was deleted. He experienced a surge in follower count, was getting a lot of attention from fans who had forgotten about him. Some fans were confused because chest cancer is relatively vague. Could be lung, esophageal.
That's it. Yeah. There we go. See.
Either way, it was a very sad story and had the entirety of X and members only fans praying for him. After all, Kid Trunks was basically like X's little brother.
When I was in high school and middle school, shit, I was bullied a lot. I would go to school every day, people would pick on me.
Is it? I think this is from the XXX guy, isn't it? Yeah. The only reason I say that is due to like the tattoos and that, so it kind of fits in, doesn't it? Yeah.
You know, I met X and he just took me in as a little brother.
If you didn't know, XXXTentacion may have one of the most die-hard fan bases of all time, at one point even getting the status of being this generation's Tupac. So anyone that had any attachment, connection, or relationship with X will essentially hold a special place in the hearts of the fans. Even though Trunks hadn't had a hot record since X passed, they were there to support him. Unfortunately, he took advantage of their sympathy. Drink water while you're watching this video.
Or what I do is drink Monster. So I'm gonna say drink Monster. It's good for you, really.
Kid Trunks' cancer was magically cured in 2 weeks. 15 days after the original Instagram story, he would post this: cured, thanks to all the doctors who took care of me for 7 weeks straight in the ICU. They told me I had a 2% chance of making it, but I did. And most importantly, all my fans who held my spirits up and prayers in your mind. If you're ready for a novel, album, and full story.
This guy is such a motherfucker, isn't he? Like, he really is. Like, I don't, again, I'm not medically, I'm not medically trained to say, or, I mean, I'm going to say it because then that's my opinion, isn't it? But, I'm not saying it's a fact, but I don't think cancer can be cured in just 2 weeks. I mean, I guess it could depend on what stage it was at. I mean, you obviously get stage 1 up to 4, 1 being the least, 4 being worst. I mean, yeah, fuck.
Comment cancer because we destroy it. P.S. Nova Men kept me fresh while in the ICU. Appreciate to my family over at Fashion Nova. Did he just say that Fashion Nova kept him fresh while in the intensive care unit? Aren't you in one of those hospital gowns, bedridden?
Oh yeah, shit. What the fuck?
You get visitation while in the ICU? Imagine someone from Fashion Nova really pulled up on Kid Trunks post-surgery and was like, hey man, we know cancer's hard, but you know what you could use? This bandana puffer jacket. But in all seriousness, he posted the picture.
Right.
Okay. After it started blowing up, he updated the caption to say, shout out to Fashion Nova. Like, how did this business transaction go down? Did a Fashion Nova rep really slide in his DMs like, yo bro, that post beating cancer is
the fuck?
Here's $1,000. Can you tag us please? And my boy, is that a vape in your hand after beating lung cancer?
Bro, it just gets fucking worse, man. This guy, like, I'm not being funny, right? But I don't condone the faking shit, and I fucking hate it when people do it, and I think people are absolute fucking should be on this planet. They're absolute fucking wankers, dickheads, pricks, whatever you want to call it. And this just pissed me off, to be honest with you. But, I mean, he just makes himself look such a fucking dickhead, that he is anyway. But it's just like, why the fuck would you have a vape in your hand? Like, stop being such an absolute dickhead. And I mean, at the end of the day, even if it was legit, and you had a vape in your hand straight after having cancer, I'm going to think you're an absolute fucking dick, because it can potentially cause cancer like smoking does. So, like, why the fuck are you going to... And especially when, you know, you're a big celebrity or you're known in the community or known on the internet or whatever, and, you know, you're saying fuck cancer, I've beaten it, blah blah blah, but then you're then showing your vaping. Like, isn't that like a bad thing? Isn't that kind of like influencing people to be like... I mean, there could be young kids that might have been interested, you know, listening to his music. We are going to listen to it later as well, because I want to kind of see how bad it probably is. But yeah, it just makes me think, like, why would you, you know, put yourself through this situation, and then, you know, you're plugging out saying, oh, well, you're plugging out a photo of you vaping when you've just, so say, had cancer cured. That's like that's just influencing so much shit. What the hell?
And on top of that, the album promo. Are we really surprised? Now, it's pretty risky to call out someone for faking cancer. Maybe he actually did have a miraculous recovery. A YouTuber by the name of Bobalam was the first to report the story, sending prayers for the rapper on a live stream. But Bob was a little suspicious. He essentially thought that TRUNKS management posted about his death before they were certain, in order to get a little bit of attention. This accusation led to TRUNKS threatening to sue Bob, but it was a YouTuber by the name of Jamari who was the first one to go out and say, no, this guy is a lying...
You know what, Jamari? I like you, bro.
...for clout, which started to sway fans' opinions. But it would get worse. Kid TRUNKS got shot.
Did he, though?
I have to blur these images, but he posted a couple of pictures of him in the hospital again with a pretty severe open wound, with a caption encouraging people to put the guns down. A lot of fans were still on his side. First cancer and now this? Man.
Right, so, I mean, I don't condone anyone to getting shot at all, regardless if you're in, you know, if you've gone into a bad group of people at like a young age in gangs and stuff. Like, I'm totally against shooting and all that. Like, I think that is, you know, BS. I think that guns should be... There are laws, obviously. So I'm in the UK. There are laws in relation to guns. I know in the US it's a little bit different and stuff, I think. But yeah, I don't condone him getting shot. If that's true, let's find out.
He must be really going through it. However, he would be called out yet again. This is literally...
For what?
He slipped and fell in the airport and busted his chin. Does that look like a gunshot wound to you? He's been on some weird shit lying for clout. Then guys from Members Only spoke out. I want to help and I tried to help, but at this point I gotta separate. I love all my brothers, man, and hopefully everyone can allow to get the help they need. Only so much advice I can give till I give up. I'm not condoning no fried shit. Wait, rappers pretending to get shot for clout? Jesus, 2022 is real.
Wait, hold on.
For TRUNKS. He was feeling the pressure. He was able to ride on his fans' sympathy for a few months, then needed to come up with another story to keep them on his side. So he used some old photos of when he busted his chin in the airport to make another headline. Unfortunately, his own friends couldn't get behind this lie without their...
This guy is an absolute fucking dick, man. Like, once, you know, one thing, you're faking cancer, which is big, and now you're then... You know, you're faking to be shot. And then, like, gunshot, whatever. And then you're plugging it on Twitter or wherever it was. And he's saying, like, oh, put the guns down. Well, no. Stop faking this shit, dude. Stop trying to do this. Like, I know this guy's a lot bigger than I am. But I can still bring attention to it, you know? And I tell you, when we listen to his music, I'm really, really hoping it is shit. Like, for real. It probably will be, regardless. But I don't know, man. Let's have a look. We'll keep going forward.
Their public support, the fans knew something was up. So he tried something else. TRUNKS posted a number of screenshots on his IG of him talking to various celebrities on FaceTime, hoping to prove he was really going through it, and celebrities were calling to check in on him. Another rapper I consider my close friend, Trippie Redd. Early morning talks be the...
Never heard of Trippie Redd, but okay.
Sure, I'm straight. Love you. T.I. Wise words from the wizard himself.
Right, T.I. I like him. I'm gonna live my life. Ooh.
Billie Eilish. Love you always and forever. Thanks.
Billie Eilish, okay.
Fans noticed his hair was different in literally every single FaceTime call.
Oh my god.
His forehead was missing on the Young Thug FaceTime, as well as the Billie photo was a screenshot from a TikTok. I mean,
This guy is so bad. Oh my
Years
god,
ago,
bro.
Trunks was running out of lies, and he was backing himself into a corner. But to all of our surprises, he didn't just fade away or try to move on like it never happened. He addressed the camera and took responsibility for his actions.
I'm not trying to blame or make any excuses up for what I did. What I did was very corny. I did not get shot. I had a seizure in the hospital, and I had the COVID mask over my face, and I was straining myself. They have a metal string in the COVID mask, and it popped out, and I cut myself in the chin. You know what? I wasn't.
What
thinking.
the
I also
fuck?
had a very bad drug addiction. I felt that my career was going down. Like, I feel like I wasn't getting as much love as I used to be. I felt that lying about getting shot would work on my behalf, which it didn't. And honestly, that was probably the stupidest thing I've ever done. And yes, I was clout chasing. I will admit that. About the cancerous shit, I have a abscess growing in my chest and in the back of my brain that is cancerous. So the one thing that I did lie about is having lung cancer. I don't have lung cancer. I have a cancerous abscess growing in my chest and in the back of my brain. But I do not have lung cancer.
Does he though?
Bullshit pneumonia cancer that I was lying about. I was just off the drugs. I got my phone at the wrong time. The only thing I definitely didn't lie about is having 2 near-death experiences in the last.
Right, I'm not being funny, yeah, but right. So I want it. This could go either way, but you can't blame drugs for making you do that shit. If at the end of the day you need this guy, I mean, I would probably say because he's a celeb, he has so much shit available. He could probably go into rehab tomorrow because he'd have his own management or whatever. So the management really should be supporting him if this is bullshit. Now, I don't know whether the management were in it with him. Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe it's probably something we might find out, or it's just something you've got to guess yourself. I don't know. But to me, it's just like, you can't blame drugs for it. You can't, because he has money available, I'm sure. He could have easily gone to rehab and got himself sorted out. You can't, no. And I've seen these people on here as well saying like, oh, we're like, we feel for you, like, thank you for being honest. No, fuck him. He's an asshole. Fuck him.
3 months. I just lied. I just flipped the story to see if it was going to work in my benefit, which it didn't. My name is Kid Trunks. I apologize for capping about getting shot.
My name is Kid Trunks, and I like kids in trunks. That's why I'm probably a predator. I don't know. That's what I think he should have said. You know?
Did not get shot. And as a man, I will admit that I was wrong and really fucked up for that. Because I know a lot of you guys were worried. I love you guys, man.
Admitting to going on a lying spree for your own benefit is definitely something that 90% of people wouldn't do. After all, he's still a young guy. He's been battling drug addiction for quite some time, which can alter your brain's decision-making ability, and was actually in the hospital, which is traumatic. I don't think he will be worse off than he ever was, because he didn't really have that much hype around his music these days.
There you go.
He learns from this, and hopefully other rappers don't start faking illnesses for album promo or Fashion Nova ads.
Okay, we have 50K likes. Let's go. We about to hit 100K likes very, very, very soon.
All right, so that's the rapper that faked cancer, Kid Trunks. I don't, as much as the guy at the end there said, like, you know, people like, you know, whatever, like, he went through all this and went through all that. I still don't. It doesn't matter to me. Like, you don't fake cancer. It's just, it doesn't matter. And especially gun shooting as well. Like, I don't care less if this guy, you know, has had issues. It is what it is. You don't fake it. It doesn't matter. You can't, like I say, you can't turn around to me and say that you've had drugs and all this shit, blah, blah, blah. And then all of that. And then do an apology and thinking everyone's just going to turn around on you. No, they're not. You're going to have to do a lot more than just to fucking apologize, mate. You're going to have to do a lot more shit to get over something like this. Especially with people that, like, have had family that have had cancer. They've died of it, and now you're faking it, and it's just bullshit, man. We're going to click over now and have a look at some of his music just to see this. It will probably get monetized. It probably will get demonetized, this video. It's fine. I'm happy to take it. But yeah, let's go and let's have a look at his music. We'll go into a video now, and we'll have a look. And probably end it there. See you in a second, guys. Okay, so this is one of his music videos called I Don't Know Part 2. Let's have a listen.
bro? What's good? It's Alex, bro. How you been, bro? Yeah, I've been good. Damn.
You've been good, bro. Damn. Damn, you've been chatting shit about cancer. Damn.
Bro, you don't look like that same old high school weirdo no more, man.
I mean, no, he's still a fucking weirdo now, isn't he? Or at least he was when he was faking cancer and shit.
Hey, yo, watch your mouth. You on my side of town.
It was good to see you, bro. It was good to see you.
Your health or wealth, all the choices that you make, only fate will tell. I can see right through the main, you're the one that tells. Oh no, are you even true to yourself? Do you even care about your health or your wealth?
Do you care about your health or your wealth? Well, you don't care about your health because you chatted shit about cancer, you asshole. And on the end of that, thank you for watching the video. And if you enjoyed it, consider subscribing. Talk soon. Peace out, guys.